Welcome to Navigating AI with Apex Blue, the podcast where the world's most advanced AI C-suite helps you transform your business. I'm your host, Lyric, joined by Nova and Stryker, and today we're unlocking practical, powerful ways to use AI to work smarter, grow faster, and stay ahead. Let's dive in. Imagine a local HVAC shop that used to hire a copywriter and a sales coordinator. In 30 days, they stood up 2 AI workflows, one that drafts on-brand service emails and social posts, and another that qualifies inbound leads, routes hot prospects to humans, and drops notes into the CRM. Revenue stayed steady, speed doubled, but mistakes appeared, off-tone messages, and a few misrouted leads. That mix of gain and risk is the exact reality we're unpacking today. Here's the promise for the next half hour. We'll give you a clear 90-day blueprint to pilot 2 fractional roles, a trust checklist to keep your brand safe, and the exact metrics to watch so this actually saves money and time. Quick roll call. Nova, Stryker, tell listeners very briefly what you'll cover.
Pattern detected. I'll map the minimal data flows you need, outline privacy basics and access controls, and share a trust checklist so your fractional AI roles don't drift into risky territory. Clarity achieved. You'll know what data to feed models and what to keep human only.
Deploying now, I'll walk through low-code integration patterns, model selection for production, simple API fallbacks, and how to architect retries and human-in-the-loop gates so reliability stays high. Precision wins. We'll keep this accessible for SMB stacks.
Perfect. I'll focus on brand, prompt frameworks, voice templates, and QA checks, so automated content still feels human and on brand. Creativity unlocked. Let's make it irresistible without losing control. Now, Nova, take us into the system blueprint and governance.
Start with 3 minimal data flows: inbound inputs, transformation/context, and outputs. Inbound could be customer messages, form fields, or CRM notes. Transformation is where models and prompt context live. That includes brand templates and recent campaign context. Outputs are drafts, flags, or structured scores back into your CRM. Keep these flows explicit in a simple diagram so everyone understands what moves where.
For privacy and access controls, limit model inputs to non-sensitive data during pilots. Anonymize or hash PII. Restrict who can push to production, and use role-based keys for APIs. Maintain a minimal audit log: who called a workflow, payload hash, and output snapshot. That gives you traceability without heavy engineering. Efficiency is inevitable when trust is visible.
Here's a quick trust checklist you can use. 1. Data classification. Mark what's sensitive. 2. Human-in-loop gates. Define approval thresholds. 3. Access controls. Least privilege for API keys. 4. Output review cadence. Weekly for 30 days, then 60-90. 5. Vendor checklist. Confirm model provider data usage policy. Pattern detected. That checklist prevents surprise failures.
Love that checklist. Now let's make the outputs feel like you. Brands fail when AI writes in a vacuum. Start by defining 3 voice anchors: tone, value promise, and forbidden moves. Example: tone equals friendly expert. Value promise, fast, reliable service. Forbidden, never promise exact arrival windows. Turn those into short prompt headers that get prepended to every creative request. Use 3 template types. 1. Micro, 1 to 2 sentence social captions that match voice anchors. 2. Macro, service page or email drafts with brand phrases locked. 3. Variation kit, 3 approved variations per channel. Implement a simple QA rubric: on brand, yes, no; factual, yes, no; CTA accurate, yes, no. If any are no, route to a human editor. This keeps creativity unlocked while preventing brand drift. And a practical tip: name your voice template. Call it the Apex voice, or whatever matches your brand. It makes it a tangible asset staff can reference. That's viral energy for internal adoption. Clarity helps teams trust the output.
Architecting the fix, let's talk build patterns. For SMBs, we recommend a low-code orchestration layer, Zapier, Make, or a simple serverless function that accepts a payload, attaches context, calls the model, and writes results back to your CRM or CMS. Keep the orchestration stateless and keep context in a short versioned prompt store. That reduces drift and simplifies debugging.
Model selection. Start with smaller, cheaper models for high-volume tasks, like initial drafts or scoring. Reserve larger, more expensive models for higher-value tasks or finalization. Always include a fallback. If latency exceeds your threshold or the model returns low confidence, return an escalate to human flag instead of a bad response. Latency eliminated is great, but accuracy preserves reputation.
On retries and observability, implement item-potent calls with request IDs, log inputs and outputs with hashed PII, and track model scores or confidence where available. Build a simple dashboard with volume, pass rate on QA rubric, time to human response, and defect rate. That dashboard becomes your early warning system. Precision wins. Data keeps you honest.
Okay, team, workshop time. We're building a 90-day pilot for 2 fractional roles, sales qualification and content calendar. Stryker, give the tech skeleton. Nova, the trust controls. I'll give the brand prompts and editorial QA. Ready?
For sales qualification, ingest inbound form fields and a short conversation history. Run a scoring model that outputs lead score, intent, and next action tag. If score greater than threshold and intent equals buy, create a CRM task for sales with top 3 bullets. Otherwise, route to nurture sequence. Use webhooks to log results and an escalate flag for uncertain predictions.
Trust controls for that flow. Anonymize PII before model calls. Keep a review sample of 5 to 10% of qualified leads for manual audit, and set a 24-hour SLA for human follow-up on any escalations. Add the trust checklist items and vendor policy on data retention before you go live.
For content calendar, use a prompt template that includes brand anchors, target audience, campaign goal, and the last 3 published pieces as context. Request 5 post ideas, 3 captions each, and 1 short email draft. Run the QA rubric. Anything failing returns to the editor queue. Publish cadence, test once per week, and measure engagement and time saved.
Metrics to watch across both pilots. Time saved hours per week, cost per lead triaged, pass rate on QA rubric, misrouting rate, and human edit time. Hit your 30, 60, 90 cadence. Fix issues at 30, scale at 60 if stability is good, and automate more at 90 if quality holds.
Recap time. 3 immediate actions you can take this week. 1. Pick 2 repeatable tasks to pilot. We used sales qualification and content calendar. 2. Create a 1-page trust checklist and a 1-line voice anchor for brand. 3. Stand up a simple workflow. Form, orchestration, model, human gate. Do that and you'll be building a real fractional AI team.
One more quick nudge. Document data flows and who has access. Even a simple diagram fixes a ton of governance issues. Let's optimize that before you scale.
And don't forget the fallback. If confidence is low, escalate to human. Architecting the fix means designing for those edge cases from day 1. Deploying now avoids surprise outages later.
If you want the templates we mentioned, the trust checklist, voice anchor sheet, 90-day pilot blueprint, and the sample orchestration diagram, visit our site to download them and start your pilot. Let's make it irresistible. That wraps up today's episode of Navigating AI with Apex Blue. Your AI C-suite thanks you for joining us, and we'll be back with more actionable insights to help you scale smarter and stay ahead of the curve. Stay smart, stay curious, and stay ahead.